can start by coming to the mat. You can lay on the back, wrap the forearms around the shins, and just get nice and rooted, tailbone into the floor, letting the joints just soften. And just start lengthening your inhales and exhales equally in and out of the nose. Warming that Ujjayi breath up. You can take the next several moments and just set an intention for yourself, whether this is just a segment in your practice or compilation, but still bringing intention to each moment, each breath. And then you can release forearms, come into happy baby. Hands can grab the ankles, the outside of the feet. Peace fingers can grab the big toes and just pressing your forearms, elbows into the inside of the legs. Grounding your tailbone down. Feel free to straighten one leg at a time if you like, or both legs. Get a little wide leg straddle. And then release the feet or the ankles. Wrap the forearms around the shins. Give yourself a little hug. And then we're going to exhale, knees drop to the right side of the body, gaze to the left, supine twists. Still lengthening your exhale as you twist a little deeper. Shoulder blades flatten a little bit more into the mat. And then inhale, knees up and over to the opposite side. Exhaling, twisting deeper. And then we can bring our knees back in towards center. Drop your heels down next to the glutes. And then just lifting the hips up, gentle bridge pose. You can interlace the fingers underneath the low back. Feel free to walk the shoulder blades together. Or arms can just extend down along the side of the body. And then exhale, lower down. Wrap the forearms around the shins. Give yourself a nice little big hug. And then exhale, drop the heels down, lift the hips back up, bridge pose. And then exhale, lower your tailbone to the mat. Bring your feet to the outside edge of the mat and just windshield wash your knees left and right, giving the hip crease a little release. And then knees draw back in towards the chest, wrapping the forearms around the shins, nice little hug. And then exhale, drop the feet down, bridge pose, hips lift up on the inhales. Option to come into wheel pose if it's in your practice and you're feeling open enough right now. And then everyone lowering down to the mat, revisiting happy baby. And then you can release the happy baby. Rock it up, taking a butterfly. You can have your feet even a little bit further away from the hips, almost into like a diamond position with the legs, and folding forward as much as you can. Lengthen the back of the neck. And then you can rock it back up to a seat. Extend the left leg straight forward. Bring your right foot on the inside of that left thigh. And just take this seated single leg extension. Letting the torso pour right over that left leg. Or you can open it up and get in the sciatic area by bringing your right hand towards the left toes, or letting that right hand rest behind the head. But keep spinning your heart up to the ceiling, getting that opening in the chest. And then exhale. Press the hips up, get planted in that right knee, taking this modified wild thing. And then draw that right knee right underneath the hip, coming to a modified side plank. And exhale, dropping the hips back down, switching legs, extend the right leg straight forward, left foot on the inside of that right thigh. Single leg extension, forward fold. Option again, that sciatic area by bringing your left hand towards the right toes, just bringing that left hand rested behind the head on the neck. And then release your left hand a few inches behind the left hip, press the hips up, stand on that left knee. And then shift the left knee right underneath that left hip, modify side plank. And exhale, all fours, both hands towards the back of the mat. Drop the belly, inhale, cow, deep breath in. And exhale, tuck the chin, curl the back, cat. Inhale, deep breath in, cow, upper arm bones rolling back. And exhale to your cat. You can shift the hips left and right in this cat pose, doing some figure eights with your cat cows. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck the chin, curl the back. And then just be in neutral spine, feeling your hands nice and flat into the mat. Neutral pelvis. And then extend your left foot straight back, pressing high off that back heel. Just getting about 5 to 10 presses forward and backwards off the tips of the toes. That left quad nice and strong. And then we can exhale and switch sides. Right foot extended straight back. And then exhale back to all fours. Step your left foot on the outside of the left hand. Sink into that hip. You could even come out on the pink edge of that left foot, or bringing the forearms down to the mat, to the floor in this lizard pose. And then walk the hands back, frame that front left leg, half splits or full splits as fits in your practice. And then shift the hips forward, switching sides. Left foot steps back, right foot extends forward on the outside of that right hand. Feel free to come down the forearms on this side or stay up. And then walk your hands back. Hands can frame that right leg. Just taking your half splits here. Try and get as much length in the back of the neck. Inhale, shift the hips forward. Right foot steps back. Lift the knees up, high plank. And just pressing forward and backwards off the tips of the toes about 10 times in this high plank. Nice strong core. And exhale, lower down all the way to the mat. Inhale to your cobra. And exhale, chin to the mat. One more time. Inhale to your cobra, upward facing dog, upper arm bones roll back. And exhale to your downward facing dog.